Okay, here we are. I got an interesting one today. Here's a set of doors that's here on the other side of this doorway. There's an alcove back in here, and that's where they have the washer dryer. Well, the resident took off the ones that they moved. They took off the one side of the doors. They took off the other side of the doors on the other side of this door. Took out their stuff, and the door, this piece here, this bifold door, fell against this door. And this is how far we can get it open. That's it. See that? Hang on. God, where am I? That's as far as we can get the door open. Just a little bit. So what I plan on doing is trying to get this door handle off so I can see in there. I tried to put a mirror here at the bottom of the door. I put the mirror up underneath here, and I could see just a little bit of this, of the door. And I think it fell on the other side and landed right here on the other side of the door and wedged itself right under this lip so it won't slide up the door. So I'm going to take this knob off and remove it. So it's like this doorknob. It's like this doorknob right here. On the other side of the door, it has two screws. One screw on this side. I gotta see that. One screw on that side, and then one screw on this side. So I'm gonna have to drill holes that where the screws are. One is going to be right about here, and the other one's going to be right about here. So I'm going to drill those holes, and then I'll come back and I'm going to try to see if I can't get this plate off. I think this plate is around a I can't remember what the pot metal deal that holds this all together. I think there's a part on the other side of this little plate, so I'm going to try to get the plate off. Okay, I drilled these two holes, and I'm going to see about getting this plate loose. Sticking a screwdriver up in there, seeing if I can't pop this thing out of there. There we go. Look it. There we go. All right, we're cooking with gas. Okay, now if I'm mistaken, there's screws that go from the other side into this. So I think if I drill these two out, this thing should pop in. All right, I just drilled these two things here, and this thing spun around. So I'm thinking maybe this thing will come right out of here now. Look at that. Look at that. Come right out. All right. So let's push the other part off. Okay, let's see what we can see in there. Well, it must be right behind this door. I can't see. I'm looking at myself. There the door is. Oh my God. Can you see the door? See the door there? Oh, let me get to the upper part. Yeah, that thing's in the way. The door has fallen, and it's at an angle, like here, right here. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Yeah. So it's fallen, and it's leaning up against the vanity on the other side. On the other side of the wall, there's a vanity right here. So the one corner is leaning up against the vanity, and the other corner is pushed up against the door. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to think about this one. I guess we can't. Let's see if I can't get that out of there. But oh wow. Oof. Well, I'm gonna see about if I can get that latch out of there. So I'll be back. Okay, I pried that center piece out of here. Just pried it, it came out. So we're gonna stick the screwdriver in here and see if we can't get the rest of this piece out here. Oh, there we go. And well, I might just have to push those back. Yeah. Okay, that helps me get in and out the door of it. Let me grab something and I'll push that back and then we'll see for what we can go from there. Okay, now you can see this better. There's the door. Let's see if the thing's focus. There's the door laying in there, and you can see it. There's the vanity, and like I said, the corner of the door is the corner of that door. Let's see here. It's probably right down about there on the other side, right my fingers down, leaning up against the vanity. So I have to see about getting something down in there, be able to pick up that door so I can get this door open. So I'm gonna have to go see what I have or go make something. Okay, now I'm thinking I've got this mirror, fits right straight through here. Let's see what we can see. There it is. Oop. There's the counter. So behind the counter, you can't see it. There's the door. Yeah. There, see? There's the door, and behind the door, right there. See that spot? Right there. That's the edge of the door, and there's a gap there. So what I'm going to do, this is what I could come up with. That's a snake. I have this as a little take off on a tub. Take the tub shoe part. So I'm going to try to swing this into that gap that we saw behind there. Try to get it up underneath and pull up on it to see if I can't get it away from the door. So let's just see if this works. I don't know how you swing this thing around. I guess you can't swing it around. Here, let me stop this and see if I can't switch this up. I think we can see what I'm doing here. All right. Let's see if I can get this thing, swing it into that little spot behind that door. Okay, looks like I swung it in behind that door. Let's see if I can catch the edge of it. Little by little. Come on, buddy. I can see it's behind the door. I'm going to try to get it up here, up on this end where it's skinnier. Maybe it'll grab better. Hear it up against the door here. Okay, I'm on it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I'm on the edge of that door. Oh my God. There we go. Come on, baby. I'm on the edge. Oh, I had it. I just pulled it up for a second. Son of a bitch. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try it again. I had that thing up, and then it popped off. So it's loose. Oh, I can see it moving now. So come on, baby. Oh, come on. Oh, it's up. It's up. Oh my God, it's up. It's up. Okay, let's see if I can get the door open some more. Oh gosh, this stupid thing. Where's my screwdriver? Go. Look how much we got it. I got it open that far. Put the screwdriver in there. Come on, baby, some more. Come on. Oh my God. I had it. We're getting. Oh, no. Don't push it back. Oh God. Okay. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, man. Okay, okay. Come on. There we go. Let's wiggle the door some more. Let's start all over again. Come on, baby. There we go. Pull the latch open. Oh, God, I smacked myself right in the face. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Okay, now it's landing on there. There we go. See if I can't get her over farther. I have to push my chest up against this thing. Come on, baby. There it is. There it is. Almost get something all the way in there. As you can see, you can probably see part of the door there. I can't tell, man. Yeah. See the door in there? I'm close. Oh my God. This thing is killing me here. Okay. We're not going to give up. We're not going to give up. Okay. I'm trying to get that thing over here so it grabs more of the door. And then I lean in on the screwdriver as I pick it up. And we'll push the door open some more. Okay, come on, baby. Up with you. Oh, shit. Gotta remember to lift when I lift up. Push in on that screwdriver. Come on, baby. Oh. There we go, look at that. Wow, that's a big one, that's a big one. That's a big one here. I gotta put something big in there. Gotta put something big in there. Oh, what do I have that's big? There we go. This is big. This is big. Oh. Wow. Holy cow. I gotta take a break here. Whew. Okay, I'm back. I got my key. This is, you shut the water off to your house. This is the little water key, they call this. So I think I can get that in that crack and get that open. So here we go. We're gonna try to see if we can't get that in there. There we go. Let's see if we can't pick that thing up. I think I can get it up here. Come on, baby. Okay. All right. There we go. Oh. Hey! Holy cow. Woo! Oh. That's 1,000,001 chance. Whew. Here, I'll give you a shot from, I'm going to shut this off. I can't flip it around. I don't know how to flip it around while I'm recording, so I'll be back. Okay. As you can see, my little deal here. You can see where it was up against the door. Okay, let's put it back down the way it was. So, he must have had it sitting up here. It fell down. Look at that. And that's how it was wedged. You can see the scratches on the door. And it's right there. So this is, get back here in the corner. That's what it looked like from this side of the door. And I was lucky enough when I slid this thing in here, I kept pushing my finger over to this side so this thing would hook it and then that would pick it up. So man, talk about lucky. Man. So it didn't hurt too much of the door. Didn't hurt too much of the door. We can get him to paint that up a little bit. But now I can, oops, I'll just replace this lock, pull this thing out of here, and we'll be done. So you just never know. Just never know what you might run into, and I'm going to post this on YouTube, and maybe somebody gets in a problem. The only problem I ever thought that let me get this thing out of here. And I was thinking, I went to lunch and tried to think about how I could get this thing out of here. And the only thing I could come up with is, this thing's stuck on there, is, okay, I'll bend it over. That if this was stuck, say that the thing had fallen here, you could probably drill a hole in the door outside here. Drill a hole here, maybe at a 45-degree angle, and you could stick something up in there like a piece of ready rod and push up against it, and then you might be able to get it up that way if you had it. If it wasn't up here, if it wasn't on this part of the door and maybe over farther on this side of the door, you would drill that hole, you know, maybe up here, wherever you could see it is, even after you got this off, and drill it at a 45-degree angle. That way, when you went up to the door, it would push the thing up away from the door. So, all right, I'm going to post this, and I might have something at the beginning and end to kind of describe it before I show all this. See ya. Selling Guy 60, always having fun. Bye. Thought I would show you this thing here. I kind of forgot to. Now this thing is hooked into this thing here. So the ends right here, these ends, when they built this, they ran them through there and they flared them out. And that's how they held these in here. See, there's the screws. Yeah. I got one hand. There's the screws. So these long tubes were pressed in right there. So they're pressed in there. So when I drilled those, the tubes and everything came out so I could push this thing through. Now, are all locks like this? Probably not. But if you can peel this piece off here, this little trim, you can get at this thing here, and usually you can figure it out somehow in most cases I've seen these that you just drill these two little things out and it comes right off. Some of the newer knobs like I have here, this one here, it's like $12. It's a quick set. And the screws are on the outside. See that? The screw holes there are on the outside. So if this thing ever gets locked and you can't get into it or whatever, you can take the screws off, pull that thing back, push the thing through, and at least you can get into it. So the newer ones, they've got the screws on the outside of the door instead of the inside. So in case there was, you know, I've gotten calls at, you know, in the middle of the night or whatever. My son has locked themselves in the bathroom and they're screaming and they can't get out. So I have to come up there and get it open. And I'm glad that when I put these in, I like them. Make sure those things are always, well, they can't help it, but they're always going to be facing out and it's easy to get into. That's all. I just wanted to show you this thing after we cut it all apart and all the pieces came out of it. All right.